Hello everybody, today it's a special one. It's a special one because we're off on a boat, we're off on a ship. A very big ship, a very special ship in Whitby. I've not got Lupin with me today because we're going on a ship in Whitby. I've actually got baby with me today. That's little baby Ariana, that's cute isn't it? So, we're going to go explore the Andalucia, which is moored up in Whitby. Let's go take a look! Look at that magnificent beast. It's huge and it is Spanish. The Andalucia. We've booked tickets to go on it at 11 o'clock. It is nearly 11 o'clock. I'm here with a wife and children today. I don't think dogs are allowed on old replica ships. So yeah, the Galeón Andalucía. Replica of a 17th century Spanish galleon. It's a monster, isn't it? Bit more information there. So it is a replica of a 17th century Spanish galleon. It's in Whitby from the July 10th to the July 15th, 10 AM to 8 PM. You can get your tickets. You can get your tickets online like we did. So yeah, there's quite a few people waiting to go on. Say hello. This is wife Emma and daughter Phoebe. Phoebe, say hello. Well done. About to go on. Get yourself some merch. There we go. Ugh, big step. Watch your step on here. Oh yeah. Come on board. Thank you. It's a slippy one. Ugh. They do with the dog. There's a foremast. Foremast, 34 metres length to the keel, manoeuvring capstan, bell and 2 iron anchors, 2,200 pounds weight each. Wow. It's a very big anchor.
Is this the front of the ship or the back of the ship?
Front of the ship. The bow of the ship. The stern is the back. And this is the port side because this is left. A good way to remember that, Phoebe, is port has 4 letters and left has 4 letters. So that's how you remember. Look at me knowing things. Nice view of Whitby from here. That's the other ship. I can't 100% remember what that one is, but it's got a pub and restaurant on it, which is quite exciting.
Is it called the Endeavour?
I think. Well, if it is, it's a smaller version. So that's the foremost part of the ship, which holds a bowsprit, mast, and all its ropes and rigging.
There's some washing on the washing line now.
Oh, there's a bell there. Look.
Thank you. You're welcome. Enjoy the rest of that force, then be able to raise the anchor, or hope to.
Oh. Did they sometimes fail?
Pretty stout and pretty stout.
Thank you.
But you're welcome.
So this bell was once used to communicate with the rest of the fleet on foggy days to indicate shift changes or to warn of a manoeuvre. Nowadays it is used to announce meals, shift changes or any incidents. Big bell. We're heading down. I'll try not to slip and fall in the sea. Ooh, we go down there. Go down there in a bit. It's all on a very set path on this ship. There's a cannon. It's even branded, look. Galeón Andalucía. Very cool. So we're at the stern of the ship now.
They use to steer the ship.
See, quarter deck, wheel chart room with 2 cabins for captain and pilot. Mizzen mast with 26.5 metres length to the keel.
Swords. Yeah. Do you think they might have had to do some fighting back in the day? Probably have to keep those pirates away.
It's the highest deck with a stern lantern used to communication between galleons of the same send fleet during the night. It's a busy day in term time in Whitby. We parked at the train station. It's 12 quid all day. So we're heading into the ship now. 4 cabins, 2 bathrooms in the Admiral's room with historical furniture of the Spanish galleons.
It's a potty. It's a potty. That's where they did their wee-wees in the night.
Wee-wees in the night.
But we call
It's a cabin,
it potties now, don't we?
complete with chamber pot.
Oh, this is very grand. Come on here. Oh my God, they didn't have side moving when you've got all this history doing now. Oh my God, so this is good. This is where they were I sit down. You would sit there. I sit there. Do you like that bed? Which bed do you bed? I think your bed would be much more comfy than that old bed.
Bench there. So it's a 17th century Spanish galleon replica. During a period longer than 3 centuries, 16th to 18th, galleons were the boats that took the lead role in the trade and cultural routes named the Indies fleets. These were the longest routes in length and also lasted longer than any other in navigation history. El Galeón was built during 2009 to 2010 by the Fundación Nao Victoria, designed and developed by Ignacio Fernandez Valle, sorry about my pronunciation, at their Punta Umbria shipyard, Huelva, Spain. The boat was launched on November 30th, 2009. The masts were added at the beginning of 2010. El Galeón has covered more than 35,000 nautical miles between 2010 to 2013 along the world's largest seas and oceans, visiting ports in 4 continents and participating in many cultural projects. El Galeón has sailed across the Pacific, Indian and Atlantic Oceans, as well as the Mediterranean Sea, the Red Sea, the Southern China Sea, the Aegean Sea, the Bosporus Strait and the Caribbean Sea. So far, visitors have been able to step on our decks in almost 50 ports all over the world. Very cool. See its route here. Been all over the world, this ship. Definitely well worth coming to see. Going down here now. This is going to be a bit tight for me. Okay. Right. I'm sorry, Ariana. Ariana's like, what are you doing, Daddy? Entrance. Don't bang your head, Daddy.
Mind your head, Daddy.
Ooh. Night time. Night fell, and the only activity on board was that of the watchmen. The officials withdrew to their chambers, and the rest of the men slept in the hammocks that they hung on the artillery deck. The official on call revised the ship and made that the crew were at their posts. The cabin boy lit the light in the binnacle and turned off the fire in the oven. Silence flooded the ship, broken only by the prayer of the cabin boy on each turn of the sand timer, which the sailors responded to in order to show that they were not asleep. The cannons saw 10 cast iron cannons with Iroko wood undercarriage each side, manoeuvring capstan and access to the hold. At bow, crew's quarters, 30 beds. The overcrowding on the ships of men with live animals, lice, fleas and rats, and the lack of drinking water meant that the hygiene was visibly lacking. Frequently they suffered diseases such as the dreaded and deadly scurvy. Health, which was totally precarious, was in the hands of surgeons and barbers who could barely stitch wounds or perform bloodletting. Yikes. Sounds scary. So the main food on board was the pound cake, a kind of cookie prepared with thick flour and usually boiled twice. They would eat them rotten, wet or full of worms on many occasions. Legumes, rice, flour, bacon, fish, salted meat, cheese and wine completed the diet. The only fresh foods available on board were fish and some live animals. Wow. And they would be spoiled by high temperatures and dampness. Bread and wine. The galleons were the vessels used by the Spaniards for their maritime expeditions and trade between Spain, America and the Philippines. From the 16th to the 18th centuries, having an innovative design in their time, the galleons were armed merchant ships whose capacity ranged from 500 to 1,200 tons, while their lengths varied from 130 to 195 feet. They were designed to cross the great oceans with a maximum efficiency. There she is. So in this bit are the navigation instruments. The great challenge of the oceanic crossings on the ships was to calculate the position of the ships on the sea, to follow the course traced out and to avoid dangers when approaching an unknown coast. The mariner's compass, quadrant, astrolabe and timer, lead line and log were the navigation instruments used on the Spanish galleons. Good video there. We're going even further into the bowels of the ship. Oh. It's very, very dark. So you probably can't even see anything, but it's alright. We'll manage. Okay. We made it. Some more pictures here of her in all her glory.
I'm on this side.
Hello, Phoebe.
I'm on this side.
You're on that side. wife wants to go for lunch on here. On a boat! On a boat! So we're going to attempt, if there's space, to have lunch on this magnificent beast. So you used to pay on this to have a look around, but it's now a pub slash restaurante. Never been on this before.
Is that Ariana talking?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Should we have a look?
Oh, look at these, Phoebe.
You want to go down there?
That's a smart fox, isn't it? Phoebe, look at this fox. Or is it a dog?
It's a fox. It looks a bit like Lupin.
He's smart, isn't he?
There's a high chair for us there, which is perfect. Right, you sit here. Yeah.
So yeah, there's a fully stocked bar on here.
Okay, we'll go in a minute.
So we went for the large fish and chips, and it is a large fish and chips. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That is superb. Phoebe's got little fish bites and chips. Emma's got the same. Ariana's probably gonna have some peas and chips. Hi Ariana, yes you are. 10 out of 10 for that. Clean plates all round. Really, really good. Highly recommend it. Come to the Endeavour for your fish and chips and have your dinner on a ship, on a replica of a famous Captain Cook ship. Fantastic. Really good. You're not going by yourself, no. So the fish and chips were absolutely incredible. Really, really good. Highly recommend it. Thank you, sir. And this is the deck. Yeah. We're on the deck, Phoebe. Can you say deck? We're on the deck of the ship. And you can sit on the deck and have your dinner when it's nice weather. It will be. Do you want to go have a look up here, Phoebe? You go first, Captain. Let's have a look at the bow of the ship. Well done. Watch your step, Phoebe. HM Bark Endeavour. This is a stern, actually. Silly me. Careful. Look at this massive wheel, Phoebe. Big wheel. Move it, look. One big anchor. A bit about the stars in here, and look, there's different constellations. This is how they navigated, Phoebe, with the stars. They plotted their course by the stars. Wow. There is an entire armoury on this ship. Guns, Phoebe. Guns and rifles. Pistols.
I like rifles.
You like rifles? Please don't like rifles. Look, Phoebe, this is Cook's sanctuary. So Captain Cook, this is his ship. And you can see him in there. He's there, look. Can you see him?
Yeah.
Say hello.
Hello.
He's doing some work, isn't he?
Doing some work.
This little cabin where he does his fine. Look, Phoebe. Right, don't touch anything on here. It's probably all nailed down anyway, but stuck on rather. It's a desk, isn't it, with all the different stuff. Book. Cassius Colitis. It's got this stuff on here.
I can go in it. Oh.
Wow. I assume that's a telescope. Doesn't say it is, but I'll just assume that it is.
Bye-bye.
What are these, Phoebe? Look, flags. That's the different flags, look. What does this one mean, Phoebe?
This one mine.
Oh, so these have got different, correspond to different letters. So you'd have to learn what each one meant, and that's how they communicate with the flags. It's good, isn't it? So that one, Phoebe, is I can't find it on there. Which one is it? Is it a red one?
Yeah.
Red one with a white cross. So is this one, look, that represents 4. So if somebody flew that flag, people would know that it means 4. Some kind of game here. Not sure what it is. What game is this, Phoebe? Don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Anybody in the comments know? Let us know. Are you doing your flags?
Yeah.
Well done, Phoebe. There's a model of it. HMS Endeavour, 1768. And that is what this boat is a replica of. What's he doing down there? The Navy's nursery. Estimated that 5 and 10% of the crew of an 18th century ship would have boys aged from 13 acting as servants to the officers. If an officer was to bring his own son aboard, he could start work as young as 11. 11, Phoebe. It's a young age, isn't it? A little bit of Whitby for you. It's a great plane. It's a very sort of quirky little street over the bridge. Window of interest only. That's all that means. More Captain Cook memorabilia. This place is cool. Green Dragon beer shop. I'm going to go in here. Got pretty much any beer you could possibly think of. Sorry. And we've got gift sets for Whitby Brewery.
Number 6. What size would you like?
Also,
I don't know what else.
Sometimes I like them.
got a tap room. Sorry.
What would you like to drink? Andrew wants to know what would you like to drink.
even got a canning machine. So you can can anything from the tap room for an extra 50p, and I'm in the way. So it's very cool beer shop and tap room. Lovely beers. There's also another micro pub down here. The coffee shop. Look who it is. Hello.
The quirky den is open.
Quirky Den is a cool pub. A little micro pub. Real ale, over 40 gins and much more. So it's quite small, but they do have more seating upstairs. We've been here before for a couple of drinks. Really, really good.
Davey.
That's the ship that we went on, Andalucia. And there's a ship where we had dinner on. They look very impressive from over here. If you want somewhere really nice to stay in Whitby, Cobbled View rooms. We stayed here. It's a bit like an Airbnb, and it was absolutely perfect. Lovely and warm and comfy and clean and just all around really, really good. Look it up online. Cobbled View rooms. Perfect. Cocktail and wine bar with this rather artistic poster. Absinthe. Yeah, I could have some absinthe at 1 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon. There's lots of quirky little places in Whitby. Famous for its jet in Whitby. It's 199 steps, which goes all the way up there to Whitby Abbey and the church. Obviously we're not going up there with a pram. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I'll let you carry the pram up the steps.
Thanks.
You manage there, Emma. Nice view of the piers. It's a very overcast day in Whitby today. Has been raining a little bit. It's a nice temperature, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Nice temperature. Not muggy. Not too muggy to wear a raincoat to stop you from getting wet from the rain. So that's a good day.
Just in case you're wondering where the hell we're going, we are going to here. This is Fortune's Whitby cured kippers. They've been doing smoked kippers since 1872. Very old, but very good place. Get my dad some kippers. And FYI as well, if you are coming here, it is cash only, so bring cash. So that's where they smoke them, in here. Said I've got some kippers for my dad. Big kippers fan. I don't know why I'm showing you a carrier bag, but what are you going to do? So yeah, there you go. That's cute. Old Kipper Cottage. Very good. So now we are going to Botham's to get a iced lemon bun. Now you have to eat these buns in a very specific way, as I saw on some random documentary on television. But you'll see what we mean in a minute.
Both babies are asleep, which means we can have a nice quiet wander.
When we went to the Lake District, we were just ambling. Where were we? Where were we staying there? I can't remember the name of the place. But Phoebe went to sleep. Phoebe went to sleep just before dinner time, and she slept throughout our entire evening meal, and it was delightful. And now we're going to get run over. Squid Rock. Crossing the old bridge. If you do come to Whitby and you want to drive over the bridge, just double check, because they're closing vehicular access to it at some point. I can't remember when, but yeah, just double check, 'cause it might sort of disrupt your journey into Whitby. So Baxter Gate is more so of the high street of Whitby. Yorkshire Trading Company. A trading company in Yorkshire, otherwise known as Shop. That's new.
Is that where CEX used to be?
I can't remember.
Or CEX? Is CEX still there?
I always have that thing when a new shop appears. I can't remember what was there before it. Could have been CEX. It's a good shout, actually.
Or was this CEX? I don't know if this was.
Is that new?
Yeah, that's new.
New shops just appear, and I can't remember what was there before. Not that we come to Whitby that often, do we? So we're going to try and go in here. Elizabeth Botham and Sons. Fine baked goods. Very old-fashioned bakery. Tea and biscuits and bakery stuff. So are these? Both of them. You've got to take the bottom off. Watch me completely mess this up. And then on top. And that's how you read it. So tear the bottom off. And pop it on top. Little ice and sandwich. Good. What's an iced lemon bun? Yeah. Go to Botham's and ask for an iced lemon bun. They're lovely.
Delicious.
Delicious even. Fun day in Whitby was had by all, by children and parent. Yeah, lovely day. It's very busy today. We're in term time, just before the summer holidays, and yeah, it's pretty busy. If you want to see other places that I've been to, have a look here, or it might be there. I can't remember which side it is. One of them's subscribe, one of them's click the video. One of them's there. Have a look. I got a Driffield, Beverley, Skipsea. I got to a medieval village at Warren Percy. Take a look. It's all good. Starring the wife Emma today. Say bye bye.
Bye.
Like and subscribe, guys. Thank you. Bye.